All right, gang, we are working on worksheet 3.1. We're going to work on identifying pairs of lines and angles. We're going to work through the starred questions. Remember, this video will cover page 1, and then you can go to the second video if you need more help with page 2. These first 2 questions have these directions here. It says, use the diagram of the fire escape to decide whether the statement is true or false. Think of this as a normal building, walls that are perpendicular to the ground, and those are balconies. These right here are little balconies outside of the windows. So question number 1 says, the planes containing the platforms outside of each pair of windows are parallel to the ground. They are talking about the platforms outside of the windows. All right, we're going to unpause the video here, and we're going to read this next question. It says, sketch the line with the given properties. Be sure to include the proper markings on your lines. So we're going to be using these points, A, B, and C, to draw lines that are parallel or perpendicular. Remembering when we talk about parallel lines, we have to draw the arrows, and when we talk about perpendicular, you have to put the little box in the corner. So we need to make sure that we have those marked. Let me show you how I like to think these problems through. The first question says, line through A and parallel to BC. So I like to put a point on A, and then I like to draw my BC, and I know that I have to go through this point right here, but I also have to be parallel to this. That would mean that I would have to go straight across. Now, to show that those are parallel, we have to put the arrow on both of them. And I make them a little bit bigger here. And so those are the arrows that make those parallel. Now we're going to do question 6. We want to draw a line through A, and it has to be perpendicular to BC. So now we're going to go through A, but we have to be perpendicular to this. Perpendicular, remember, means that you have to have the 90 degrees, like this. And so that means we have to come straight down, and to show somebody that is perpendicular, we put the little box. You can put it on the left, or you can put it on the right. In either case, you need a little box somewhere on that BC line. The last question says that we need to draw a line through B, and it has to be perpendicular to BC. So for the last question, we have to go through B, and we have to be perpendicular to the bottoms again. So we are looking for 90 degrees, and that means we again are going to go straight down. And to show that it's 90 degrees, we put our little box in the corner. So there's our 90 degrees, perpendicular through BC and B. We have all the markings that we need. So it's not about just drawing the lines. You have to include arrows and boxes. What I want you to do is pause the video, work on the next questions. If you think you can keep going to page 2, you should do that. Otherwise, I will help you in the next video. Good luck.